Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. The Three Lotus Tarot. We just had a lot of news come out that Prince William has pulled out of a memorial service for King Constantine II, his godfather, and the internet's abuzz with what is happening. Everybody's worried or talking about how Princess Catherine must not be well. Let's not send that message out there. I don't want to say that again, but let's get a quick glance, just a very quick one, about what is happening with Princess Catherine. Is she okay? Is she healing well? I know the last reading that I did about Princess Catherine, we had found out from the tarot cards, of course, that she was progressing, that she was healing, but it's not a journey that is without its own bumps, its own challenges, its own pitfalls. Yeah. So if you'd like to check that reading out, if you've not seen it, then I'll link it in my description box below so that you can take a quick look at that. So now I do want to see if anything has changed. If anything has changed, I want to see the number one, the energy at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Oh, look, the Five of Swords. This is what we got for Princess Catherine the last time when we asked how her journey was. So we had two cards. One card was a good one. I believe it was the Star card that said that she was healing, but it came out with this one. So there is friction, there is problem, there is like a clash, right? So let's see now. The bottom of the deck was the Five of Swords, which tells me still that there is underlying problems, that there is something that is preventing the recuperation journey, the recovery journey from being as good as it could be, or preventing it from going the way that it should, or how maybe the doctors might have expected it to go, how the pace, the speed of Princess Catherine's recovery perhaps should be going at a certain pace, right? But it might not be on that same timeline. So it is a little bit worrying, but let's get some answers from the tarot. Can we please know how is Princess Catherine right now? How is Princess Catherine right now? Can we please know how is Princess Catherine right now? Let's get a couple more cards. How is Princess Catherine right now? Because with Prince William suddenly pulling out of the memorial service, it definitely just led a lot of people to get all very antsy and continue like with a bigger fervor about the question of where she is and what's happening with her. So this are the cards that we got. How is Princess Catherine right now? We've got the Eight of Cups. Ooh, I feel that there's a great despondency. People are very sad. It's like, oh, I don't know what else to do. Like they've lost hope. And I don't say that in a way where they're not going to be taking care of her anymore, or something so super bad has happened to her that I take that back. I'm not going to say that, okay? And that people are like, oh, but there is a despondency. People were not expecting her state, her condition, her health condition to be the way it is now. So it is a departure from what they expected, and it is a worrying direction that this recovery or this journey that she's on is taking. Eight of Cups. We've got Three of Cups also. A lot of people rallying around, a lot of people being brought in to talk about this, or to advise about this, or to try to figure out what's happening, or to try to help Okay, there's a lot of people working together to want to help, to want to either help with the medical condition itself, or the condition that she is in, or just to, give support, to rally around the royal family as this is happening, because Princess Catherine is such an integral part of the family, right? And of the image that they project to the entire world. So, like it or not, it's very important to figure out how this can be supported, how the family can be supported, how different decisions might need to be made about, what do we do now, what do we do next, what do we communicate, and how do we take care of her, how do we support her, how do we support the children, how do we support Prince William, because Prince William is also in such a critical role right now, in a critical time of his life. Oh, so I just got the message that, a lot of people in the royal family, Prince William, Princess Catherine, King Charles. Why do I keep calling him like that, like a Charles? Okay, King Charles. They're feeling it, and they're worried, they're sad, they're upset. They're upset. There could be a little bit of anger, resentment. That's what I'm just getting now. But there is a woe-begone atmosphere around that whole family now. Okay, so people are being called in, or people are coming forward to help. And I hope also that this could be symbolic also of, like, us, people out here in the world, when we're sending feelings and emotions and vibes of healing, of positivity, of kindness, of understanding, patience to Princess Catherine and to the royal family, because they very much do need that. They do need our help at this moment. This is something that they're going through now. It might be something that is destined for them to go through, right? But everybody can do with a little help. We also have death. I saw this card as it came out, but please don't jump to the conclusion that this means that, there's any sort of physical death of a person. It could be a death, or the end of certain parts of your body, certain emotions, certain spirits, certain, parts like that. Not necessarily that, something so definitive has happened to somebody. But also the death card in the tarot, like you can hear from my voice, right? I'm not like super, oh my gosh, concerned about it. But let's not get into the drama of it, or get too overly anxious and send that emotion out. But death can also be very transformative. It is about a big change. So yeah, things are changing. What is the change that is being heralded? So do remember that, the energy at the bottom of the card was the Five of Swords. So there is complexity, there is challenge, there is difficulty. Yeah. So I'm not surprised that we have these cards that have come out. But what kind of death are we talking about here? Can we get some clarifiers for death? Can we get some clarifiers for death card, please? For the death card, please. And get some clarifiers for the death card, please. Okay, so we do have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands. So not everything is known, not everything is publicized. There is a lot, some keeping of information, which is understandable. I mean, our governments keep a lot of information from us anyways, right? So it's nothing new. There are companies out there who keep information from us, from the public, right? For better or for worse. So there is stuff that we don't know about that is being probably communicated differently, or there are actions that are being done that we don't know about. I hope this does not mean that there is stuff going on with Princess Catherine that even her doctors might not know about. Because I asked for a clarifier of the death card. right? So death could be, that big transformative change, that big change. And when this card comes out, I do hope that perhaps, like, the doctors or whoever is helping her with what she's going through, it might not be a medical situation. It might be, something other than medical, like, mental, emotional. So the medical might also be going on, but when your spirit, when your will, when your emotions are not strong, when they're not positive, when you're giving up, it does make the body heal less well and more slowly. So I do hope that whoever is treating her for the various different things, or whoever's looking after her, um are not caught unawares by what is changing in her, whether it's her body, her mind, her soul, her heart, whichever one it is. There might be stuff changing there, and if they don't watch everything, if they don't observe everything and connect the dots, they might miss out on the real important change that is happening within her. They are planning what to do. They're planning how to help her. They're trying to figure out, because there might have been a change that's happened with her, her condition right now, her stability right now, and her status right now. But they are trying to plan something. They're trying to think, and that's why perhaps you see so many consultants, so many helping hands from different areas, different disciplines, different specialisms, and I'm not just talking about for Princess Catherine, but also for the rest of the family. Okay, that's really good for us to know. And I do hope that the people who are taking care of her are looking across the board and connecting the dots. Yeah. Okay, right. So I do want to know, what is ailing Princess Catherine right now? What is the biggest ailment for Princess Catherine that's keeping her away? What's the biggest ailment that's keeping her away? So when I was shuffling the cards earlier, when I have several decks here, when I was shuffling the cards earlier and trying to prepare for this reading, all I got was like the Queen of Cups. Several times I kept seeing the Queen of Cups and the Empress. So Queen of Cups came out two or three times, and the Empress one time. They were all upright. And I didn't get a feeling that was negative. I didn't get a feeling that was low. So I do know that a lot of people have been talking about, like, did she have a pregnancy? Did she have to do something with that pregnancy? Was it not a healthy pregnancy? And did she have to, like, really change her body with a hysterectomy, etc., etc.? I know a lot of people are talking about that. But when I saw these cards, I was thinking that, yes, perhaps there is a pregnancy. But what is happening is, like, this pregnancy, has its own way of being. And that is why she is being, mandated to rest, or mandated to be doing things different from her other pregnancies. And that's why we don't see her now. I didn't get a feeling of, like, the fact that something was, untoward with the pregnancy. But let's see what's ailing Princess Catherine right now. 9 of Wands. Let me put this up. 9 of Wands. The 6 of Wands. The Page of Swords. And the 9 of Cups. What is ailing Princess Catherine right now? It might be something mental or emotional, um, just because I feel that what we think as a life that is so beautiful. I mean, she's a commoner who's married a prince and became a princess, who's on her way to becoming a queen of England, being the mother of three wonderful children. That's a big thing in itself, but also being the mother to a future king, right? Being dressed in those beautiful clothes, traveling the world, seeing people wearing beautiful jewels, being able to be patron and champion causes that are important to her. People think that it's a beautiful life. People think, how could you be unhappy? How could you not love it? And she herself might also feel the same way. Like sometimes when she's really tired or she's really like at wit's end, she might feel, what have you got to be complaining about? You've got everything, and the whole world also sees Princess Catherine as having everything. But it could still take their toll, which is why a lot of celebrities go through this as well, right? And they don't know who's real and who's not around them. And perhaps there's also that stress of having the perfect image always. So it gets to you. It really gets to you. And this has been a long time. Nine of Wands, like a long time this is happening. And usually we look at the Nine of Wands as being very close to the end, because the Ten of Wands is that ending of that chapter, and then you get to begin anew, afresh, rejuvenated, something new. But she's still in this stage now where she's feeling, oh my gosh, it's so heavy, it's so much, I don't know if I can do it anymore. I've been doing it for so long, I've done it to great success, but maybe there's something else I want to do. So you see, I feel that there is a lot of internal anguish. So perhaps there might really be something physically wrong with her. Yes, physically not as healthy as it could be, but I did ask, what is the biggest ailment around Princess Catherine right now? And I feel that it is emotional or mental, or at least like psychologically. They are not denying that something might be happening with the body, the physical body, but there is definitely that big influence of the mental and the emotional and the psychological, which is why, remember what I said just now, like, when your body is not well, but if your mind is strong, like, your body combats the disease or the condition or the ailment much better. So now the biggest ailment for Princess Catherine seems to be not her physical condition, but her mental or emotional state that could also be impacting and influencing the recovery, the physical recovery of herself. Okay, can we get more information please about the Page of Swords? Clarifiers please for the Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles came out in reverse. Clarifier for the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles came out in reverse. I've got, the three cards that came out here, they're all major arcana. That's crazy. Okay, so let's take a look at this. The clarifier for the Page of Swords, I feel that she wants to start something new, right? I feel that she's been doing what she's been doing for so long to great success, but it has taken its own toll on her, and she needs to find something new. She wants to find something new. She's thinking about something new, something different. Okay, so we did have this card came out first. So we did have the Page of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. She doesn't want to rush into anything new, but she also does not want to do what she's been doing She's in that state now. Okay, I can't say that she never wants to go back to the duties and the life and the routine that she had, but at this moment this is not what she wants. That's scary for her, that as in like, oh my gosh, I have an internal shiver when I think about that. Not that she's afraid of the situation, but it scares her in the sense of, I don't want to go back to that, my gosh. So she doesn't want to go back in. She is hoping to get a lot more time, a lot more understanding of where she is right now and where she could go. Okay, so she's not that concerned about and like getting back out there in the 3D world. The Chariot, the Magician, and the Fool. So this was to clarify the Page of Swords. And this is what I mentioned, that we have three major arcana. So big change is going to happen. When Princess Catherine comes back, there will be a big change. At this moment now, this is the pathway that is open for her, that is available for her. If she does what she needs to do in order to start something new, she will manifest that in her life. Okay, a new thing that she's able to craft as she wants. And she's going to make the correct decisions as to what she wants to carve out for herself. And definitely what she wants to carve out for herself as Princess Catherine or a potential Queen of England is going to affect her husband, Prince William, is going to affect probably the other family members like King Charles, Queen Camilla, Princess Sophie, Prince Edward, her children, of course. So let's just let that unfold on its own, because this is a pathway that's open to her now, and we can see what she wants to do with that, what she wants to take with that. Okay, very important question I have now: is Princess Catherine safe? Is she safe? Is Princess Catherine safe? We've got the Nine of Swords, and we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords again, not a very good combination of cards, not a healthy combination of cards. There is a lot of worry. Things are, I think, disagreements or discussions that have had friction in the past are continuing. They're not abating. Okay, but is she safe physically? Is Princess Catherine safe physically? Oh, okay, that's too many cards. I'm going to put those back. Is Princess Catherine safe physically? So, safe physically, we've got the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I do believe she is safe. She is safe physically. I don't think the royal family is going to let anything happen to her. They're going to really do the best that they can to help her, because she is well loved. Yeah, she is well loved. It's not just a business that's running. It's not like perhaps other couples who don't really care about each other, but this family does love her, so they are going to try as hard as they can, do whatever is in their means. They might even do things that have never been done before in the royal family to take care of her and to ensure that she is physically safe. Okay, we also have the Judgment and the Four of Wands. A lot of people are rumoring and talking about Prince William having, things outside their marriage, but every time I get this card for them, I believe that whatever is, they're a normal couple, fights happen and all that, little jealousies and all that, little annoyances, but at the heart of it, they are a happy marriage. They are stable. They work so well with each other. They complement each other so well. It is a beautiful picture of stability, and they portray that not just for the public, but they live it. Okay, they do live it. They do have a good marriage, a strong, stable marriage. Judgment. This is a test. This is a real test for the royal family. And this might also be a test because it came out with the Four of Wands card, right? So this could be a real test that shows us the strength of their marriage. This might be a real test that shows us the strength of their marriage. I do believe that it could be a very strong testament to the stability, to the love, to the value of their marriage to each other, their commitment that they have to each other, the responsibility that they feel for each other. But at the moment, perhaps like Catherine can't really think about anybody else but herself, because there seems to be a lot of weight on her emotionally and mentally. Okay, I do want to get some cards about what are Prince William's feelings right now. How is Prince William right now? How is Prince William right now? Thank you. How is Prince William right now? Let me get this card that fell on the floor, and I will explain why I had a little chuckle when this came out, because no disrespect or anything, but Prince William really feels like he's fighting the world. He's fighting the world because, he wants to do a certain thing. He perhaps wants to be with his wife. He wants to just be there all the time, watching her, taking care of her, being there for her, letting her know that he's there for her. She's important to him. But he feels like he has to fight the world. Like maybe everybody's telling, no, you've got to go do this event. No, you've got to, heed your responsibilities to the public, etc., etc., etc. And he feels like he's just fighting everybody in what he wants to do. Okay, in what he thinks, in what he wants to do, what he wants to prioritize. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. He's hoping for things to go back to the way they were. He wants Princess Catherine to recover fully and be as beautiful inside, and I won't say outside because I don't want people to misunderstand that he only cares about her external beauty, but he wants her to be healthy. He wants her to be happy. He wants her to be fulfilled within herself, for herself. Okay, he wants it to go back to the way it was. Ooh, okay, something just came to me. Let me take a look. I was saying that he wants her to be to go back to the way she was, right? But then I just got this inkling that when I was saying he wants her to be happy and fulfilled and healthy for herself, and I had that thought, like, no, perhaps he just wants things to go back the way they were. Perhaps he just wants things to go back the way they were. Perhaps. Okay, let's check out on that. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. I think Prince William doesn't understand why all these things are happening at once. But they were meant to happen. It's just a chapter in their lives that they have to go through, a chapter in their individual lives, but also a chapter in their journey and their adventure and their life together as the royal family, as husband and wife, as mother and father, as the heir to the throne, the Prince and the Princess of Wales. But he doesn't understand. He's like, why is this all happening at once? If he could, he would turn back the clock. But let's check out Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups. I had a feeling that I had this thought come in that, maybe he just wants things to return to the way they were. Was it just for the way they were? Not necessarily. For Princess Catherine, was it just for going back to the way they were? Anything else? Last shuffle. Okay, so dum. Knight of Pentacles. So I do get this feeling that he wants things to go back to the way they were. Just the way they were. Okay, this card. 10 of Pentacles. He wants them to go back to the way they were and have that happy family. Whew. And have that happy family. Was there something that happened? They were always seen as the perfect family, right? Perfect family. Look, even 2 adults, 3 kids, and a dog. He wants to go back to that. Did something threaten? Did something threaten the beautiful family life? Oh, this card flipped over. The King of Swords King of Swords. Did something threaten the perfect family life? Did something threaten the perfect family life? So we got the King of Swords. Are you kidding me? We've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Did something threaten the beautiful family life? We've got the... Oh my gosh. Did something threaten the beautiful family life that they had before? Yes, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Were they going to have to step up into the actual King and Queen role? Was that a decision that was almost made or was in the process of being made, and he wants to go back to their normal times? And then we also have the Queen of Cups as well as the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is victory, right? So yeah, something, what threatens, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. Did they get very emotional about taking on these roles? Did they get very emotional about portraying that successful monarchy, continued success with the monarchy? I'm very drawn to this card because remember what I told you about the Queen of Cups kept coming out and showing itself to me when I was shuffling all the different decks for Princess Catherine. Queen of Cups. Is Princess Catherine pregnant? Or is there somebody else pregnant? Is there somebody else pregnant? Can I confirm the Queen of Cups, please? Can I confirm, clarify the Queen of Cups, please? Clarify the Queen of Cups. What does the Queen of Cups tell us? What is the Queen of Cups trying to tell us? Was Princess Catherine pregnant, or is it somebody else? Dum 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 dum. The Hanged Man. Major Arcana. Let me take a look at all the cards first. 7 of Cups. She looks very unhappy. Very unhappy. Don't know who it is. The World. The World. What is the Queen of Cups telling us? Okay, I don't think that somebody else is pregnant. I believe that the Queen of Cups is the manifestation of the emotions of Prince William and Princess Catherine. So they have a lot of emotions, a lot of emotions about the fact that they might have to, I think there was a very, very real discussion, very, very real plan for them to step into the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords role. And that really got to them. It scared them. It frustrated them. It threw them for a loop because they did not expect it to be so fast. They want to have some more time in their role as the Prince and Princess of Wales to build their family how they want it, as the kids are still very, very young. Yeah, but Princess Catherine, I think, is the one that feels most anguished about it. Anguish is, what is that word? Like most tangled up. Her emotions are the most tangled up about it. Perhaps also because she was not born into the royal family, right? And she just fell in love with the boy, and then became a princess. And then now she's going to have to play the role of the queen. So that's going to be a weighty subject for anybody, the most well-adjusted person, even, without the stresses of worldwide publicity, eye on you all the time, without an errant brother and sister-in-law running their mouth all over the place and potentially spreading lies about you and trying to tangle you up at every turn. It's just exhausting, right? So she like, remember when I said that this lady looks sad, even though it feels like she's got everything in the world. It feels like she's got so many options, so many things that she could enjoy. Everything is on a silver platter in a golden goblet, ready for her to pick. All she has to do is pick. I want this, I want to wear this, I want to appear at this. I don't mean to make it sound flippant, like the role that they play in public, but people imagine that's the life, that beautiful, luxurious, rich, princessy life, a tale of a fairy tale come true. But she's sad because maybe all she wants is just a simple life, or like, yes, I want a rich life, but kind of like I can do whatever I want. That's why I've always thought that Pippa Middleton, Princess Catherine's sister, has like what looks like from the outside the perfect life, because she has all the abundance that she could want to live, the kind of life and lifestyle that she wants, but at the same time be free of responsibilities and the public eye. Very much like what Prince Harry was used to say, that he enjoys, like, he is not the heir, therefore he has a lot of freedom to live the life that he wants, while enjoying the trappings and the opportunities that the royal family affords. Okay, so I think this is the Queen of Cups is that manifestation of their emotions. She might be pregnant as well. She might be, or she was pregnant. Yeah, but what they want now, what is Prince William's feelings about it? He doesn't understand why. Why is all this happening at this moment in time? I'm not sure. I don't want to like go into this role yet. I want to spend some more time being the Prince of Wales and learning the role, perhaps, and just bringing up their children first. But Princess Catherine is also feeling very tangled up in her emotions, and maybe that's why we saw the Nine of Swords. And that's what was weighing on her emotionally and mentally and psychologically. Okay, she just wants to be free. She wants to be able to enjoy the world, be free. This is so much of like, that carefree feeling, okay, which I think that as the royal family they don't really get to experience. Okay, can I just take a little bit of look into whether Princess Catherine is pregnant? Is Princess Catherine pregnant? Is Princess Catherine pregnant right now? Is Princess Catherine pregnant right now? Okay, so we have the King of Gabriel. Is Princess Catherine pregnant? Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Okay, I don't think we're meant to know, because whether she's pregnant or not right now, that's not the most important question. Okay, that's not the most important question. This might be the most important question, guys. Okay, so that was a lot of cards that have come out. We've asked her a lot of questions. I do want to have like very important question. I feel, when will we see Princess Catherine out and about again? Too many cards. When will we see Princess Catherine out and about in public again? When will we see Princess again? Again. Three cards. I'm going to put it back, guys. When are we going to see Princess Catherine out and about in public again? When will we see Princess Catherine out and about in public again? Can we know, please? The lovers. Six. Is it six? 6 months time? I know the palace said that she'll be back by Easter, but perhaps with how she's progressing on her recovery journey, and we saw at the very beginning that things are not progressing at the pace that they were expected to progress. Things have cropped up, complexities have cropped up, so it might take longer. So we do see 6 here. Could be 6 months, it could be June. Could be 6 months, it could be June, guys. All right, so now let's take some final cards, please. What kind of help does Princess Catherine need? What kind of support and help does Princess Catherine need? What kind of help and support does Princess Catherine need? Okay. Our final cards for today, guys. Okay, what kind of help and support does Princess Catherine need? New beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. New beginnings. The family is here. There's a new beginning. She needs a new beginning for the family. Okay. The moon, the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears and grow stronger. I think, yeah, they're worried, right? They're worried. Like if they go into the role of the king and queen, there's so many things that they don't yet know that they'll have to learn, and they're worried about it. It's a big, huge responsibility. I think at the moment they don't know if they're ready for it as individuals, as a couple, as a family. They keep thinking, I think, about their children, how the family dynamic, how the family structure is going to be, what kind of lifestyle the family is going to live. Perhaps Princess Catherine and to a certain extent Prince William has not yet come to terms with how they can take on the role at this point in time, because like Prince William always knew that he would have to take on the role at some point or another, right? But at this time, so it's just becoming very heavy for them, and it's maybe taken a much bigger toll on Princess Catherine. But what's happening with Princess Catherine now is definitely also taking its toll on Prince William and the kids. We don't see the kids, but let's not forget the kids. But she or they need to listen to their intuition. They need to draw that internal strength. Okay, there are many things that are not yet known, but I think that they have the strength. 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. You see, I think that if they think about it carefully, when they have gotten past that emotional shock or that emotional, like, oh, immediate denial, like, oh no, I don't want to address this, I don't want this to happen, when they've gotten over that, when they've come to terms with what may need to happen, like for example them stepping into the role with their family, with their 3 little children, they will make plans that can really help them sail the seas successfully. Yeah, there'll be sunshine, there'll be success. What they have to do, not all they have to do, what they have to do is really step away from just the emotions, the frightening emotions, the panicky emotions, and think about, okay, we do have a chance to craft, to design something the way that we need it to be, because the world needs you, but the world is also a different world nowadays from when the monarchy first started and what people expected of the monarchy, right? And they're a very well loved couple. They're intelligent. They have the people's support. So I believe that when they design something new for themselves that may be unseen before, that the people will support them, and they will feel the support, and they will be able to then take their plans and their lifestyle and how they choose to design the monarchy and its role within the new world. They will be able to take it to new heights. Ooh. All right. So that's what I have for you today. Why Prince William pulled out of the memorial service for his godfather. We saw something has happened, something unexpected has happened, that has thrown people for a loop, and they have had to come around to help. They need a little bit more. They need a little bit more help. They need a little bit more time. These are the cards that came out for why Prince William had to miss. Okay, so there is something that's happening now that is scary, that is worrying, that is sad, that is upsetting, but they have a lot of help that's coming through. There could be a turning point. There could be a turning point coming up soon. But remember what I said, I believe that those who are watching over her and potentially watching over Prince William, they need to be able to see beyond just what is there, connect the dots, because I do believe that what the Princess of Wales needs right now is not so much physical help. She does need that still, of course, but a lot of mental and emotional support and mental and emotional clarity. That's what she needs. And with that, let's send out our positivity and light to the royal family, and let's help them. Everybody needs help sometimes, and now it's our opportunity to share with them our vibes of light and positivity and kindness and grace. Okay, so thank you so much for being here with the Three Lotus Tarot. Comment, share, subscribe. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and do subscribe. I'll be super appreciative of you for doing that. We're well on our way to building our family. Until I see you guys in the next one. Bye.